Hello. Today we're going to do a quick introduction on logging into InfinityX, and we're also going to review the main menu that you will use to launch whatever programs or whatever screens you want to launch. So to start with, to log on, find the InfinityX logo icon with the red logo that says InfinityX on it. Double click on it. It should be on your desktop somewhere. You're going to get the client login screen that's going to come up when you do that. The InfinityX already knows which client you are, so that is your company's number that will automatically populate there. It also knows which store you work at, and it will log you into that store based on the computer that you are logging in from. So in InfinityX, you're going to enter your employee number and your password in several different places. And so do that now. Click the submit button. And in just a few seconds, the InfinityX opening screen will come up. So here's the opening screen. There are 4 choices up to the top left. The first is credit, inventory, reports, and exit, which obviously will just take you out of the program if you click that. Reports will give you a whole list of reports that you can order. The 2 that you will use mainly are either credit or inventory, and they actually take you both to the same listing. They're just going to place you in a different part of it to let you find the screens a little bit quicker. So I'm going to go to credit, click on that, enter my employee number and password again. And you're going to see a whole list of screens that you can go to from here. The screens that show on this list will differ based on your access and your department that you work in. So you will only see screens that pertain to you that you can use. In several parts of InfinityX, you're going to see this speed search, which is a way to quickly go through a list such as the screens below. So if I start typing anything that contains any of these words here, it'll start to narrow that list down to just the screens that have those words. Or if I know the number of the screen, I can type it in on this screen menu down here. So I'm going to just start off typing SKU, and that will bring up all the screens or all that have SKU in their name or that pertain to SKUs. They may not even be part of the name. Whichever screen it is that you want to go to, you just double click on it and it will take you to that screen. This is actually showing me that there's an email waiting for me. So you see it'll take you right to that screen and you can launch that screen from here and go on and do what you need to do in those screens. I'm going to get out of here now and go back to that main menu. On the right side, on the lower half of the right side, you see another list. And that list are all the things or the most recent things that you have looked at or worked on, such as sales, accounts, invoices, SKU numbers. So you can see that SKU that I just looked up right there. It's at the top of that list. So if I was working with it in the morning, in the afternoon, somebody brought it up again, I know that I don't have to go search for that SKU. I could just come here, double click it, and it'll take me right back into that SKU. It'll take me back where I left off also on a sale. And so it's a very handy little list here, especially if you have a customer that calls you earlier in the day and then comes into the store later in the afternoon. They'll already be here and so you won't have to look them up. At the top of the screen, we have a message center. There are several tools that are included for you in InfinityX. If you can see that we have an internal email system, and that's in that mailbox. And whenever you do have an email, this lights up yellow, like it is. The backdrop is yellow. Otherwise, it's going to be a normal blue behind there. And it's going to let you know that you have one new email waiting for you. There's a quick messaging program that's kind of like a chat. There is a promotions button, which is something that if you click it and you have promotions running through your company or coming up with your company, it will show you those promotions. So all employees can stay informed on promotions the company's running. There's a to-do list included for you, so we give you a place where you can enter some reminders for yourself, and when those reminders come due, you'll get a notification reminding you to do whatever it is that you pop into this calendar. Along with that, there's a My Tasks screen, and that My Tasks are tasks or things that you assign yourself to do, or somebody else may have assigned you for you, and it comes up on a task, and it will help you. We're not going to go through it now, but it'll help you go through that toolbar, that task, and keep you on task by giving you reminders and updates on how things are going. In addition, there's a My Schedule button, which if your company uses the scheduler within InfinityX, your schedule will be in there, and you can check when you're going to be working and get your schedule at all times, just at the click of a button. And so that is pretty much the main menu, and it's a fairly simple screen. And of course, to get out, we exit, and we're out. That's it.